Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about Big Monkey at the Zoo. But before we start our story, please subscribe to our channel. Our next question is from a friend who asks, what do you think of the world's biggest monkey? Well, there are many kinds of monkeys in the world, like chimpanzees, baboons, macaques, marmosets, howler monkeys, spider monkeys, and that's just to name a few. But the question says the biggest monkey. So, we need to answer which species of monkey is the biggest. If you had asked me what the biggest animal in the world was, I would have said an elephant or maybe a blue whale. But this question about monkeys. So, we need to know which monkey species is the largest. And for that, we are going to the zoo to meet the biggest monkey in the world. When we got to the zoo, it was very crowded. So, we decided to get some popcorn to make ourselves feel better. As soon as we started eating the popcorn, we saw something amazing. A huge monkey was sitting on a tree branch near us. It looked like it was smiling at us, but then it opened its mouth wide, and that's when we knew it was not smiling at all. The monkey must have thought we were smiling at it, so it was trying to smile back. We felt kind of awkward, so we quickly looked away and tried to finish our popcorn. Then we went over to the big cat enclosure. There were lions, tigers, jaguars, leopards, and cheetahs. They were all lying in the sun and didn't seem very interested in anything. We didn't see any monkeys over there. So, we moved on to the next enclosure. In the next enclosure, we saw some birds. There were ostriches, flamingos, parrots, peacocks, and more. They were all beautiful, but we didn't see any monkeys. So, we kept walking. Then we came across a sign that read Proboscis Monkey, and underneath it, a small group of monkeys were hanging out. We weren't sure if they were the biggest monkeys around, so we decided to stick around and watch them for a while. We watched the monkeys playing and swinging in the trees. One of them even did a handstand on top of a branch. They were funny to watch, but we still weren't sure if they were the biggest monkeys at the zoo. So, we decided to go to the zoo's information desk and ask one of the employees. "Excuse me," we asked, "where can we find the biggest monkeys in the zoo?" The employee smiled and said, "You're looking for the proboscis monkeys, right? They're over there." She pointed in the direction we had come from. "Oh, we already saw those monkeys," we said. "Are they really the biggest monkeys?" "Of course," the employee replied. "They are the largest living primates in the world." We thanked the employee and headed back to the proboscis monkeys. Now that we knew we were looking at the largest monkeys in the world, we paid close attention to them. We noticed that they were indeed larger than the other monkeys we had seen earlier. Proboscis monkeys are known for their large snouts, which can grow up to 4 inches long. The males also have big bellies, which they use to produce a loud drumming sound during mating season. The proboscis monkeys were first described by Europeans in 1681, and they are only found in the rainforests of Borneo. These monkeys are herbivores and spend their days looking for food. They often eat unripe fruit, leaves, buds, and bark. As we were watching the monkeys, we noticed that they were all brown except for one. There was a white monkey in the group, and it wasn't an albino monkey. All of its family members were brown, yet somehow it was white. We asked the zoo employee about it, and she told us that sometimes monkey babies are born with albinism, which is when their skin, fur, or hair is a lighter color. It's actually quite rare, but it does happen. This monkey must have been born with albinism, which is why it has white fur. We continued to watch the monkeys, and that's when we saw something amazing. The white monkey was climbing up a tree branch, and it was doing it without any fear or hesitation. It moved with such grace and agility, it was clear that it wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, it seemed to enjoy being up in the trees. This made us wonder if all monkeys are afraid of heights, or if maybe only certain types of monkeys are afraid of heights. Just then, one of the brown monkeys climbed up next to the white monkey, and it started grooming its fur. Grooming is when monkeys use their tongues or hands to clean each other's fur. It's a way for them to show affection and strengthen their bonds with each other. Watching the monkeys groom each other reminded us of how social animals are. They need to interact with others in their group in order to stay happy and healthy. But we couldn't help but wonder, are monkeys friendly? Are they nice to humans, or do they hate us? We asked the zoo employee this question, and she told us that proboscis monkeys can be friendly to humans if they're raised in captivity. However, they can also be aggressive. So, it's important to keep a safe distance from them. We should never approach or try to feed wild proboscis monkeys because they can bite or scratch if they feel threatened. This made us realize that even though monkeys may look cute and funny, they're wild animals and we should respect their space. As we continued to watch the monkeys, we realized that they're complex creatures with a lot of interesting behaviors. They're social, intelligent, and strong, and we learned that they're also afraid of heights and can be aggressive if provoked. We spent several hours at the zoo learning about and watching the monkeys, and we left feeling amazed by these incredible animals. We had hoped to see the biggest monkey in the world, and we did. We also learned a lot about proboscis monkeys and their behavior. And most importantly, we realized that even though monkeys may look cute and funny, they're wild animals and we should respect them. It was a great day at the zoo, and we can't wait to go back and see the monkeys again. Thank you for watching our story about the biggest monkey in the world. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of other fun and educational videos coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So hit that subscribe button and join our crazy adventures.